Okay, I was born in Holdridge, and I moved to Hastings when I graduated high school, and I came here for college. Life growing up in Holdridge was fun. I was really busy with sports. I played basketball, volleyball, soccer. My main one was basketball, and we traveled everywhere for that. And I also spent a lot of time with family and went to church a lot.
Grew up in Roseland, small town. We were able to stay out late and ride our bikes as kids. Went to school in Hastings. I liked Hastings a lot. All my friends were there. Enjoyed playing football and running around town with friends, getting into trouble, and went to Lincoln for a while for college and then came back home.
Okay, Wade and I first met. I was working at Burlington Village, which is a tanning place, and he walked in.
Wanted to get a nice tan skin for the summer, and she was working at the counter there.
And honestly, I got scared and I ran behind the desk and had the person that was training me help him.
And didn't really say much to her at the time, but went in a couple more times and kind of worked up the courage a little bit to talk to her the next time I saw her. Our first date, we went to Bernardo's. It was nice. Bernardo's is kind of an old school place, so they had like a big U-shaped bar there.
And we went, and I was super nervous, and we ordered steaks and potatoes, and he was like devouring the relish tray. And I was like, okay, if he can eat like that, I'm just gonna eat like that. And yeah, it was a good date. It was fun.
The first move, I think it was kind of a mutual thing.
So I made the first move. He came over to my house, and someone was in the upstairs bathroom, and so I took him down to the downstairs bathroom.
We went into her basement, and I turned around, and she looked at me, and it kind of just happened. It seemed right at the time, and so we went in for the kiss, and that's kind of how things started.
And it wasn't super awkward, but it was super quick, and then I ran upstairs.
What drew me most to Lene, obviously her looks first and foremost, and then once I got to know her personality, and just us together, being around each other, I felt like we were both good people when we were together and had the same interests and things like that. So.
Well, if I'm going to be honest, when I first saw him, obviously it was his looks, because I ran and hid. But after I got to know him, it was just how caring he was and how outgoing he was. He kind of brought me out of my shy shell, I would say. So yeah, I would say just that he's outgoing. Okay, I knew Wade was the one. We went on another date to Bernardo's later on down in the relationship, and I just looked up at him when he was eating. It sounds super strange, but he took a bite of his steak, and I was like, yep, he's the guy I'm gonna marry. Super strange, but that's how it happened.
I think I knew Lene was the one for me when we were at Calamus. We were just in the water, hanging out, sitting there talking. We just got along so well. That connection was there, and I felt really happy, and I could tell she felt happy. And I knew that it was the right thing, and I wanted to keep that going and see that through. So. The proposal, we were in Biloxi, Mississippi, at a casino there.
Honestly, I didn't think it was going to happen because we had another trip coming up. And so we were going around, and I had actually Snapchatted my mom, and she said that, or I had snapped her, and I'm like, well, it's not happening this weekend because he's super calm. He's not nervous or anything, so don't expect any big proposal.
And she might tell you different, but I was shitting bricks the whole day.
And so then that night we went to dinner on the top level of the hotel called 32, and we sat by the window, and he got up to go to the bathroom and came back, and then like 30 seconds later he's like, I have to go to the bathroom again. So typical Wade.
Had the ring in my pocket, which I checked about every 5 minutes because I was worried I was going to lose it, and sat there, had dinner, tried to keep my composure together, but I felt like I was smiling the whole time. So excited to do it, and then walked around the table and took her hand, got down on one knee and told her how I felt and proposed to her, and she said yes, so I was a pretty happy moment.
One word that I would choose that best describes Wade is selfless. He's always putting people ahead of himself no matter what the circumstances, so I would say that's very admirable in a person, and I love it.
Best word to describe Lene, there's a lot. I mean, I would say, her passion for life. She really brings out the best in me and like shows me what great future can be, and what, hey, day to day, hey, be thankful you woke up today. I don't like getting out of bed, but she's like, you know what, quit complaining, be thankful you woke up today. So her passion for life, I think, is the biggest thing for me.
I think a word that best describes us is entertaining. We are always goofy and off the wall. Well, he is, and then I kind of feed off of that.
That's a good word. Loving. I think we both have a passion for life and for each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, one funny story is, if you know him, he goes to the bathroom a lot. All the time. So we were driving back from Grand Island, and he was like squirming in his seat trying to drive, and he was like going super fast because he had to go to the bathroom super bad. And he was like making all these weird faces, and I kept saying, "Are you gonna puke? Are you okay?" And he's like, "Just stop asking me, I'm okay, I really just have to go to the bathroom." But we made it. I think you had to be there to have it be super funny, but he made it, and he came out okay.
I would say that I don't have a whole lot of embarrassing moments with her. It's usually me embarrassing myself, but I'd say some funny moments is I took her to her first Nebraska football game, and it was the game where Northwestern came to Lincoln and we had a Hail Mary win. Well, at the beginning of the game, fans are hooting and hollering, raising their hands and stuff, and she was pretty timid. She didn't quite understand it. By the end of that game, she was standing on the railing with both hands in the air, high-fiving people. And I could just tell she enjoyed it and had fun, and that was just kind of a special moment, seeing her experience what I love too. So that was a good time.
One thing about Wade that makes me laugh or smile when I think about him is just his humor. He always comes home and he's always willing to put a smile on my face by just being goofy. He always puts on little concerts and tries to sing, and he's terrible at singing, so it's pretty humorous.
Oh, I would say the thing that makes me laugh and smile the most about her is just our comfort level together. She's not afraid to be goofy, and I'm not afraid to be that around her, just be ourselves. Whether it's singing in the car or singing at home, and, just watching a movie and telling each other jokes or whatever. I think what we're looking forward to most on the wedding day is just spending it together, having our family and friends around, and just finally having a day where we can celebrate and get married.
And be husband and wife. I think we just like to thank, obviously, our parents for the help with everything, and just our bridal party for being there when we need them, and just everybody for coming and helping celebrate this special day with us.
That's a good answer. Family, friends, everybody there that's a part of it. It'll be great.
It all means so much, and it's very special. So,
agreed.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Wade, thank you for choosing me. I love you so much, and I'm so excited to spend our forever together.
Lene, I'm so excited for our future, our plans together, raising a family, and just sharing in every great moment that we're going to have together. I am blessed to have you in my life, and it's been a long time coming, and just so excited for the future together.